Heyo everybody, Haku here with my predictions for the Fear the Walking Dead in its Season 2, Episode 6, I believe, Secret Service. And, wow, that came out weird. Yeah, and it's Latin for like deer, at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure what that means. I took a couple years of Latin, and these are my predictions, but I think it's going to be a really kind of shortish prediction video, but, let's see. So I think that we're going to start on the boat, the Abigail, approaching the border. Of course, we're going to have some character conversations. I think Luis is going to go to talk to their contact and come back. And one of the important character conversations I think we're going to focus quite a bit on will be between Travis and Chris. And will probably involve what he's been doing with killing people lately. And of course, then we're going to see one of the boats approaching from the Border Patrol with two people instead of the one that is their contact. So they're going to probably freak out a bit, get everybody down below deck in the engine room, I believe it was. And once they're in the engine room, we do hear a gunshot and some struggling and stuff. So I believe that means negotiations probably broke down. I don't think... It's either Luis may die, but I don't think so. I think Luis may take out those guys or whatever, and they start getting chased or boarded by other Border Patrol people, maybe. But I'm not sure how it'll all work out. But our group down the engine room is going to hear the noise and say, okay, we need to move up. We need to go see what it is. We need to go help Strand and Luis. So... they go up, we see them sneaking up onto the deck level, and we also see a scene later on with Nick and Daniel appears to take a knife out of a patrolman's belt and go to stab him with it, and Nick tries to stop him. That all happens out on deck as well, so they are going to make their way up there and have to maybe try to fight to escape. Now, I think that these border patrolmen may not be real border patrolmen. They could be some sort of group, antagonistic group. They could be hiding something. I think it's very, very likely that they're hiding something. I think that a big reveal, though, is maybe they're not letting people through, even though they've paid them. They're not letting people through, maybe because they say America has fallen. Maybe Mexico is not doing that bad. And they're like, okay, we're not going to chance letting any Americans in here to get us sick. And that's why they're not letting them through, maybe. So something like that could be the case. Or they could even just try to kill them because they're like, the Americans are infected, we need to put them down or something. I'm not sure. It could certainly go that route, though. But I think that we're going to escape them, and we're going to make it to Mexico. We're going to make it to the Strand or Abigail compound even. And when we make it to where and I think that we may be chased for a little bit by the Border Patrol, if that's what they really are. And maybe that's where Secret Service comes in, where we are, where we're like deer running from them hunting us. Or it could always be, I have seen it could be a reference to the Bible chapter Psalm 42, and that's about, you know, how like my soul is downtrodden and something like that. And it could maybe have to do with Chris, or I think it could very well have to do with Daniel. Maybe Daniel is having trouble with the voices that we heard that he's hearing now last episode. And maybe Ophelia brings up that verse to him, or the verse means something special to him. And that maybe it had something to do with his wife. Maybe it was his wife's favorite verse or something. I have no clue, but I've seen where that could be what Secret Service is sort of referencing. And I believe that Griselda, didn't she... I thought that when she was injured, she was like reciting Bible verses or something. So maybe it is something to do with Griselda Salazar. I'm thinking that could be what the title implies, and maybe we get some more character stuff with Daniel. So when we make it to the Abigail complex, we're going to be having more character conversations there for sure. And beyond the additional character conversations we have there, I could see it ending on sort of, we find out that the border patrolmen have arrived, or whoever those guys were, or maybe Connor's group has arrived and they are outside the compound, and that way we find out in the mid-season finale they will be attacking the Abigail compound and rendering it unsafe, so that for the mid-season break we're left wondering, what are they going to do now that they no longer have that safety? And honestly, I think that's it for this episode. I think I went as in detail as I could in admittedly a bit of a short time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Like if you did like this video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of the video, what you thought of my thought, or yeah, what you thought of the video, or your own predictions. No spoilers please until next, or till after the episode's aired. Don't know why I got caught up on that. Subscribe for more Fear the Walking Dead, Tower of God, One Piece, and more. Follow on Twitter for updates if you want to. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.